Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for June. I just needed to grab the I'm going to clear the space real quick. And hopefully hold on now. I have to turn this thing off, ceiling fan off. So I'm going to say, if you feel like you need a clearing, then I would tune in to the sage. There we go. That's a lot better. All right, Aries. Get some of this going. Your cards have been pre-shuffled. Aries, I feel a sense of calmness. Nope, lay it down. Off the back porch. Lay down. I did not intend for that. I apologize. So look, there is a calmness that I feel with your energy. You know, some of you might need to focus on shielding and mirroring. I'm not exactly sure like the name of the text or the book, but there is stuff out there that you can look for where you put like mirrors around yourself, and so it reflects the negativity, the darkness or evil spirits, like that sort of thing that you feel, like whatever you feel, it's kind of like whatever you feel like you are up against. There is a shielding and a mirroring, but I feel ease, I feel protection, I feel safe. So maybe that is how you're going to be this for the month of June. Hopefully that resonates with somebody. We have Mercury retrograde coming to an end. Finally, thankfully. You know, it ends like on the 2nd, but there's still a good week of the shadow period of it trying to get direct, you know, like straighten itself out in the sky. Things can get a little wonky. They can get turned upside down. So still remain in this area or energy of reflection. I feel like you are like in hermit mode almost. I mean, I feel like I'm in hermit mode, but and or grounded at the same time. Lord, my commercials. Lord Jesus. This better be like a Burger King. Oh no, it's a movie. Okay. Oh man. You know, it's funny. I'm laughing because I belted out the "Welcome to Good Burger, home with a good burger. Can I take your order?" just the other day, and then here's this ad talking about burgers. Anyways, maybe you need to look back into whatever year that movie came out of. I don't know. I'm going to say this. Being aware means you know how to be better prepared, better planned, and also organized, and you know how you need to navigate. Navigation is key, and that could very well be the navigation. Maybe that's why you are comfortable. You somewhat maybe know your next moves. If some of you are laying low, maybe you know you need to lay low, and there's definitely a calmness and an ease about it. I do like the energy that I'm feeling. Alright, so there's some type of someone here. There's an opportunity that's being offered. But I would say this, if it's an offer of the past, then alright, so it looks like I get a sense that there will be two options, two paths, two doors, two opportunities that will open up for you in the month of June. I feel like one of them is going to be from the past. One of them will be new, like from the future. You may feel challenged in, working with people at this time, and it's because you have deep healing and balance. Well, I would say this: if you've been aware, then bring it into your awareness and pay attention to things that are going on around you, because there's Archangel Gabriel here in the base of the reading. So I don't know if you've been praying to the angels, but some way, shape, or form, either you've called Archangel Gabriel, or he can be your guardian angel. So he's like stepping in to help create balance within your life. That could be within yourself and in the things that's going on around you. Now, I feel like something had you walled into a corner in your past. So you may feel like entering the month of June, like in the next week or so, you may be able to finally see a way out. You may finally be able to step away from the pain, to let go of the worries, to walk away from all that. There is a heartbreak around the middle of the month for you. But I'm going to say this about this heartbreak. I feel like you've had worse heartbreak in the month or so leading up to this moment, to where you are now. Especially where you are going to be when this energy presents itself to you, which I feel is going to be like the middle somewhere of June. So it may be that this Mercury retrograde for you really opened up your eyes or illuminated a path for you, which way to go. That path, though, may have really hurt. I would say that there's definitely some heartbreak and heartache from the past, but it's almost like it's already happened. The worst has already happened, and now you will see and feel, and it could be too when Mercury goes back, regular. I think that's called station. But when it goes back station, I feel like you'll be able to pull these sores and stuff out of your back. I mean, over here in the past, there's 8 swords. And now you are at 3 swords. So you have at least taken 5 swords out of your back already. Like, you're licking your wounds, you're healing. Now, you could have rejected whatever it was from the past and said, I don't want this no more. I want structure and stability, security, and that's what I'm going for. And it could be that this angelic presence for you is really like is really coming in to help you with that. I would focus upon the angelic realm, because it looks as though you have a lot of angelic support here. Like, especially if you have been talking to God and putting it out into like Jesus, or if you've been talking to Jesus, if you've been talking to God, or like Mother Mary, whoever you've been talking to, like, they're really here helping you, I think, be able to see the pain, feel the pain. I mean, you've already felt the pain, but I think you are at the point where you're like, you know what, I'm tired of this sword being right here. I'm going to take this thing out. You know, you don't even like have the energy to throw it back at the person. You just take it out and throw it down. Like, fuck this shit. So there is going to be something offered to you around. There could be. So look, here's the deal, okay? And this is kind of like how I'm seeing this, but keep in mind, we all have free will. This is completely up to you what you decide to do. Okay? You are, in one sense, leaving the past and entering something new, the future. Okay? The things of the past that stabbed you in the back, that brought heartache and loss and stress, you may be deciding you don't want these things in your life anymore. So work with the people that you feel have a good presence, that discernment. When you meet people that make you feel good, that help you uplift, help you want to be better, you know, that's that discernment. Follow that path right there. If you meet people, especially people from the past that brought you heartache, pain, and sorrow, then I would try to steer away and stay away from those people. You know, we all have people somewhat like that in our lives. The thing is, you've really got to work on engagement. You know, if you have to because they're a relative, cut it. Keep it short. Keep it small. Keep it simple. That's it. It don't have to be like a 2 and 3 hour ordeal or become, you know, some crazy big ass scenario. So if it's getting to be big ass and crazy, then, you know, you've gotten in too deep. You need to back up. You need to cut back. You need to stop engaging with those people so much. Make sure that you are focused upon engaging with the right people. If you bring the pain of the heartache from the past, I think those things will still continue to rob you of your I feel like they're going to feed into your pain. So it could be one of those things where it's like a cycle and you just got to kind of weed it out a little bit. Not saying it's got to be forever over, or forever gone, but you do need to weed it out and cut it back. You need to look forward to and embrace opportunities that help make you feel secure, because, you know, you can sit here and talk about being safe and secure in your house because you all day long. I mean, you know, I love my home. It's small, it's simple, it's quaint, it's kind of like off grid a little bit. I love my home, but guess what? It's not going to be all of the safe and security and things that I dream it can be, unless, like, if I don't feel good, if I don't feel safe, strong, and secure. You know, the moment that I start feeling, the moment I start stressing or getting in paranoia mode and watching the cars drive by my house, well, guess what? More creepy cars are going to start coming by my house. So, you know, everything begins with you. So, if you focus upon the things that bring you healing and fulfillment, peace, contentment, then that you will have more of. And you will feel more safe and secure within your own skin, within yourself, within your life, within your home. Now, you have to work with this energy. You have to also discern which one's for you and which one's not for you. You know, it's not that everyone out there is, you know, either with me or against me. It doesn't have to be like that, black and white. If you want to look at the gray and find middle ground, you know, it's like people can either work with you and help you and uplift you, and you in return do the same with them. Or you know that those are the ones that you need to steer clear from, and or, you know, just keep it simple, small, and short and sweet. This is you. There's a lot of wish fulfillment for you in the month of June. Now, I almost get this sense too, okay, because there's cups and emotions being offered here. You may be offered cups of emotion that aren't really what you want. So there's not a Seven of Cups energy here, but I feel the Seven of Cups. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, just so here's what I can get out of this. You're going to be given a lot of options. You need to focus upon the things that feed your spirit, feed your soul, feed you, okay? Because those are going to be the things that uplift you and that give you the things you need within yourself to go get the things that you want. So look for and only accept the cups offered that are like life-giving, energy force-giving, that make you feel good, okay? Do those things. There may be, you may... either you or someone that's, you know, around you, this can go one of like 3 ways, but either you have planted seeds in the past. You planted seeds in the past, you did not like how they started growing, and you just let them die, and now you need to pull the weeds out the garden and start from scratch and start planting something new. Now keep in mind that as we are doing this reading, we are also about to enter the first of summer. So what happens with summer? Is it like, it's not Beltane, or is it Ostara? There's something like that. I can't remember what the one is for summer. But you can plant stuff now to get ready for summer. So, you know, use that scenario also for yourself within. Now, you could have people in your environment that are noticing you cutting back and making changes. They might also be able to see that you are frustrated and that you're like, because you're having to put in the time, effort, and energy to weed the garden, to cut the weeds out. You know, it's like, I try to use that metaphorically speaking. Like for me, for example, there's my grandma's rose bush is out here. And I've almost lost the thing because of weeds and grass. So, you know, she's sprouting up looking good. She's trying to bounce back from where either maybe the winter got her or I did not give her enough water. Something. But the grass and shit's taking over. I got to go out there and weed that shit and pull it all out. It's work. And it's going to take work. But you know what? That's the best work. So I'm going to go out there and weed that grass back some way, shape, or form. There's going to be that same metaphor going on within me as there is going on without me on the outside. So I'm hoping that whatever that work that I put into that intention behind it, I'm sowing something within myself as well. And that's exactly what can be coming up here in your environment. So either you're doing this Or I would say, well, I think you are doing this, and I think the people around you are seeing you do this. You're really like, I feel as though you are really future thinking. Okay? I feel like you are future thinking. There is some fears here, fears about opportunities coming to you. If you feel like, because, you know, we do have Gabriel here, if you feel like God isn't bringing you something, or the universe isn't bringing you the one that in particular you've been looking for, that one opportunity, that one thing of money, that one goal, I think you're waiting on that one thing. You have to, in order to receive it, you've got to turn it into, you got to get out of the fear mode and turn it into a hope. And then a knowing that it's there. And then an understanding and a waiting. And if you reverse that fear into a hope, then you will see that it presents itself. But it won't come to you in a state of fear. You actually push it away from yourself. So the moment you are ready to embrace it, it will come around. Now, there is also, I feel like, the end of the month, end of June. This is going to be you at the end of June. Now I'm going to tell you, I know how, Aries, I know how you can be with your words. I just saw 2121 on the clock. 2121. I know how Aries can be with their words. Be easy. Try not to be so cutthroat with your words, okay? Because I feel like the past, something from the past is going to come back around. Something from the past, maybe mid-month, will come back around. But I feel like because of the healing that you have done, that you're going through, you're going to be healed. But you're also going to be like, what the fuck you say? Say that again. You know, that's this. So, and if that's, okay, and hold on one second too now, because here's the other side to that story. So keep that in mind. If you aren't the one that's like this, whatever these things are from the past that are coming back to present themselves, they are going to be like this. Now look, you just have to watch. You know, what you say can come back to bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? So watch your words. Be really careful with your words. Don't say something that's going to come back and bite you in the ass later. Okay? Because I'm telling you, you know, words have power. And this guy is looking at this heartache. And keep in mind that these are both, for me, in the reading, they're in reverse. You are seeing them upright in the reading. Okay? So, focus upon and go after the things that bring you structure, and somewhat, you know, cut out things that bring you heartache and stress and worry. Use your intuition. Your intuition is very on point. So if you're like second guessing yourself, I would not second guess yourself. You have been asking questions, maybe from the universe or from God or spirit or however you see. There is something from the past of a relationship that hasn't yet come full circle or to a form of completion just yet. And I think you know this. So it may be coming back around in the middle of the month to present itself again. And you know, sometimes this happens to test us, to see if we've changed, to see if we really decided this time we were not going to do it this way, if we were going to let it go, or, you know, or even just opening the door. Just because somebody's knocking on the other side does not mean you have to open the door. It does not mean you got to open that door. So, I feel like if you quit, you may feel like you are out of balance trying to steer your life here. Okay, you may feel like you're trying to maintain balance in the light and the dark. You got one foot in, one foot out. Okay, that could be the astrological shit that's going on around us, you know, in space with these planets, because they do affect us. They have a huge effect on us, and right now they're having a big time effect on us. So you just gotta like learn how to try to strive for balance and peace during this time. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, everything in moderation. Because there is and has been competition around you. And I feel like this, but you know, it's kind of like, you know, having a banter, or having some, you know, some words, or trying to fight somebody. Could be like that. At one point in time there was. But I feel like if you discern and stay away from these things, or somewhat try to close out the cycle, maybe that's what you need to do. You have the answers on how to do this within yourself. They all come from within. I mean, if you need to ask God for the answers, then ask Him, because He will give them to you. Alright, if you need to ask for direction, if you need to ask where do you need to go, who do you need to let go of, start asking it. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your aura, your chakras, you know, your witchy shit, the moon, phases of the moon, moonology, like your Akashic records. I would even say past life shit. It's going to awaken to give you the answers you seek. And I feel like the more that you awaken to this and answer and follow through with the things that it awakens within you, you will be compensated. I feel like you will, because you have the 6 of Pentacles over here, and that's the scales. That's like, you know, receiving a gift. Like, you know, this gift can also be that, you know, you walk away from the negative shit, this stuff you thought you wanted for so long that brought you so much pain and so much agony, and you're finally like, you know, I've had enough. Enough is enough. This is it. Can't do this no more. Okay? I'm going this way. I wish you the best. Take care of yourself. I'll say hey along the way, but I'm done. I'm out. And it's like the moment you close that and turn and go toward, all right, now that feels awesome. Now I want to go, you know, over here and do this. And when you go over here and do this, you're going to be met with people that are like wanting to help you, people that are able to help you. You're going to like walk into, you know, a job offer, or you win a lottery ticket. You buy a lottery ticket and you win something off of it. Someone helps you out with something. Somebody comes up and says, hey, do you need this? I got this thing here I'm trying to get rid of. I don't need this thing no more. And then there it is. Like they have it in their hand. Oh, do you need this? Here, take this thing. That's what I see for you. So let's see what your soul's journey lesson card is. Ooh, death, boy. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there is definitely something here that you need to let go of and put an end to, for sure. You know, okay, so patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Gratitude, grief, happiness. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So if you ever struggle to feel like you're on the right path, are you happy? Because if you're not happy, you're not on the right path. If you're not happy, you're not doing something right. Focus upon what brings you happiness. Your flower therapy message is laughter. Someone else got this too. Uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter. You know, this is one of those things here. Oh, wow, there goes the power companies. Must have had a tree or something fall down. This laughter card is always one of those that's like, for me, what it represents for me is like, you know, I'll do something right now, but, or actually, let me take it back. So like, here I am right now. I will think back to certain situations and things I went through and experienced. And you know, it's like it either left me confused or not really understanding or something, or, you know, I could have just not really have been thinking about it, but all of a sudden my mind wandered to it, and it's like, all of a sudden I see something different, or I have a realization or an epiphany about it, and I see it in a different light, and it makes me laugh. So I feel like that's what this card is for you. If this will be something that you will laugh about later on. Okay? So, you know, try to remain lighthearted in this situation as much as you can. So, you need to trust, open your heart, simplify your life, release all anger. Don't give your power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. You've had so much going on that you're spread too thin. This has to change now so your vitality can recharge. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion that you seek. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. Oh, wow. So, yes, you definitely have angels and earth angels around you, for sure. Your Indigo Angel is you already know. Wow. So, you know, this High Priestess over here I was talking about earlier, about using your intuition, looking within. It almost seems like you don't even have to, because you already know. It's already there for you. Alright, so self-care. You need to focus upon self-care right now. Heal and nurture yourself. Focus upon and do things that help restore you. Release and relax. That's the second time this message has come up. You are safe, and learn something new. So if you have an answer, or question, I'm sorry. If you have a question, think of a question. Form your question. You can press pause if you need to. Alright, so the answer is peaceful resolution. Alright, so ask your angels, don't stop, let go a year from now. So it may take about a year for this to somewhat, maybe, like, especially if you're putting an end to something. If there is an ending and you're putting an end to it, you know, it may take a year for it to calm down and or some way, shape, or form unravel. So you may just have to, like, give it the time it needs to unravel, come undone, stop, change, and then here you are, come full circle. So I hope this reading helps you. If you would like to donate or anything, my information is in the description box. If you like oracle readings, feel free to pop over to my Facebook page where I post oracle readings. And if this is where I leave you, Aries, I wish you all the best, and I will see you here again for your next reading. And take care. Namaste.